Now by default we have the VLAN 1, so we are checking for VLAN 1 only. So here if I click this one simulation, and if I send any packet from here to here, it will go like this. If you see, this is block, this is it is going from this side only, like this side it is going. Let me send again. See here, I will send from here to here. Okay, so if you see, it will go here, it is coming this way, it is coming back here. And now what I will do here, and you can see this port is blocked, and if you want to see this port number here, you can go to the option preference and always show the port label in the logical workstation. So you can see the ports also, like you can see like this port number, whatever the port you have. This here, see this F0 by 2, F0 by 1, F0 by 3, this belongs to this switch. And here F0 by 2, F0 by 1, F0 by 3, that belongs to this switch. Whatever near to that device, that belongs to that switch. Okay, so here like this you can see here. So now here STP is working here, that's why this port is blocked. If STP is not working, he will say it is not creating the loop, he will send from here also. If this machine is sending here, it will go from the above and it will go from the below, and from below it will go like this, it will come here, and the same like it will come here, you will have loop in the network. So let's disable the STP. But in the real world you should not disable the STP. Here we can, in the lab we can do, but remember, don't disable in the real world. Okay, don't disable in the real world, you will have the big problem. When you disable the STP, it will create the loop in the network. CPU and RAM of the switch will go high and switch will reboot, your network will go down, you will have lot of broadcasts. So you should not disable in the real world, but in the lab we can do, no problem, because we don't have any traffic here, any real traffic. So how you will disable? You will write no spanning tree. For VLAN 1 we are doing, so you will write no spanning tree VLAN 1. So we disable the STP for VLAN 1. Now you can write show spanning tree and check here, no spanning tree instant exist here, because I disabled just now in the switch 1. So if you see, I will go to switch 2 also, I will do same thing in switch 2 also. Before, if I write here, it is working, that's why I am getting this output. Now I go in the global configuration mode, I will write no spanning tree for VLAN 1, because we are doing for VLAN 1 now. And if you write show spanning tree, you see spanning tree is not working here. Then go here and go to the CLI, and if I write here, I will write here show is here, I will change the name of the switch as a switch 3, and I will disable, I will write here no spanning tree for VLAN 1 and exit, and check here show spanning tree. Spanning tree is not working here. I disable the STP in all the switches here. All the switches I disable the STP. So now if you click the simulation here, and now if you are trying to send the traffic from here to here, and also from here to here, and also traffic from here to here, anywhere like this in the network, let's see, the traffic will come to the switch, and it is going here also, it is going here also. See, for only how many you have the packets, and see here it is not going to the PC, it is just rotating around the network, and here you can see it is showing in the progress, it is not successfully completed, it is rotating around the network only, it is rotating around the network, and you have the loop here. This is a loop, we can say broadcast storm, you have broadcast storm here, because the same frame is going here and here, here and here, you have that one, and you have the broadcast storm here. So we are calling, you will have the broadcast storm. If you disable the STP, the same frame will be go here and here. And then if you go inside the switch and you write show MAC address table, you can see, you will have, see, F0 by 2 is having before this MAC address, and after some time same port is having different MAC address. So you can see F0 by 3 before having 901 MAC address, after some time same port is having different MAC address. again same port is having different MAC address. So what we can say, you have multiple frame. The switch is confused. He is saying just now my interface F0/2 is connected to another device whose MAC address is this one. After some time again they changed the another MAC address. So they connected another device, that MAC address is this one. Because this frame is going around, same frame is going around, that's why switch is confused. Because we don't have the block link here, same frame is rotating around the network. So switch is confused and MAC address table is unstable. He is saying the same port 2 times is having different MAC address, and same port 3 times and having the different MAC address. So what we can say, we have the problem. One is a broadcast storm. When we disable the STP, you will have the broadcast storm. This is a broadcast storm. And you will have the MAC table instability. This is a MAC table instability, and you will have the multiple frame. You can see this is a multiple frame here. And when you click here, and you can see this, because STP is disabled, that's why these LEDs are blinking very fast. Or you can click the physical, go to home city, corporate office, and go to main wiring, and you can zoom in and see here. Because STP is disabled, so see how fast these lights are blinking. And here you see they are sending the packet, all are failed. No packet reached to the destination. Why? Because STP is disabled. When STP is not working, you will have loop in the network, because the same switch is connected and it create like a loop. And here you see, because we have the loop in the network, that's why it is blinking very fast. And also here communication is failed, they are unable to communicate because STP is enabled here. STP is disabled here. Because STP is disabled, that's why this is blinking very fast. So what I need to do here, I need to enable, but don't disable STP in the real world, else you will have the big problem. So how to enable? Just go right spanning tree VLAN 1, so it will enable here. I enable STP here. Then go here and right here, go in the global configuration mode, right spanning tree VLAN 1. So here also STP is enabled. Then go here and go in the global configuration mode, right spanning tree VLAN 1. So I enable the STP here also. If you see, we enable the STP in all these 3 switch. Now after some time you will have the STP will do the calculation and they will check, and they will block one link which is creating the loop in the network. Okay, so we need to wait for some time. If you don't want to wait, you can do fast forward, but in real world you need to wait. So if you don't want to wait, you can do this fast forward, and after that you will see this link will become, one port will become red. Here still they are in the process because we disabled the STP before, so it is taking some time. After that it will be okay. So see here still it is having the issue with these 2 switches. Even if I enable the STP, we are having the issue. So to remove that issue, I will reload the switch. Because in the real world it will be very dangerous if you have the loop. Your network will go down, so you should not have the loop. So you need to remember, you should not disable the STP. By default it is enabled, so you need to keep enable only. By default it is enabled, so you need to keep enable only, and automatically whenever you connect the more than one cable, STP will do the calculation. They will use the algorithm, STA algorithm, and they will calculate and they will block one link. Whatever the link is creating the loop in the network, they will check. Depending upon that one, they will block one link. So what we will say, STP is good in our network. If you don't have the STP, then you will have the loop in the network. Okay, now see, all links are working, only this one link is blocked. Only this one link is blocked here because it is creating loop in the network. So this is a basic overview about the STP.